Well, hell to all of you in ULO land, haha, as we now call it. Thanks to you, young Barney, and now it's going to be the first day of the Dublin Racing Festival after Saturday's abandonment. Now, we'll rejig the video for y'all for Monday's racing, though there'll not be much change from me. I'll be hoping to get some winners for Yuz all on Sunday, and on Monday too. Now, with 8 races on Sunday's card, let's get a couple of the handicaps and the bumper out of the way. So, for the O'Driscoll's Irish Whiskey Leopardstown Handicap Chase, I can tell you I've had Tony Bloom's Ile Atlantique on my list for an age, but someday he's going to win a big, valuable race just like this. Maybe it is the thing to do, to drop him into a handicap, and with less emphasis on speed on this ground, I'm thinking that his jumping will hold up under Danny Mullins. There's plenty to make a case for, but plenty with questions to answer, so I'll not go through an exhaustive list here, and play it safe with a decent each-way chance. Ile Atlantique it is for me, to make the frame at least, now in handicap company. The listed handicap hurdle is another big field handicap where there are too many to mention, so my gamble is on Gordon Elliott's Progressive Bowens on fire. Given Jack Kennedy's tactics here the last day to hold him up, this is a race that could play into the hands of a late finisher, so with Gordon Elliott's top jockey, the one to watch just now, and a workable mark, Bowens on fire is easy to back. It has been Charles Burns, I started a joke, that has sat at the top of the markets this week, and his win at Punchestown the last day was impressive enough, so he is on my list along with Gavin Cromwell's Hello Neighbour, whose yard is finally getting into the right form. Bowens on fire to go close, with I started a joke and Hello Neighbour to figure in the shake-up. For the bumper to finish proceedings on Sunday, top weight Celestial Tune does it for me. She's got to give weight all round, carrying the penalty for a listed bumper win at Cheltenham the last day, but she'll be fine on this deep ground and has a safe pair of hands on board. Willie Mullins has won the last 3 renewals, so Wonderful Everyday must be on anyone's list, while Stephen Carey's Brosnashine should go close. Celestial Tune to defy top weight and bring up the hat-trick. My Sunday nap is Lossiemouth going to post in the Champion Hurdle. What a race is this! Last year's most exciting breakthrough hurdler, Gordon Elliott's Brighter Days Ahead, lines up next to Willie Mullins's Lossiemouth, the winner of 9 Grade 1s, no less. And just to add some spice into the mix, El Fabiolo returns for a spin over the hurdles, which is sure to make for an interesting race. But my heart is with Lossiemouth, who I personally rate as one of the best mares in my lifetime. And I will tell you, she knows when she's run a good race. Just watch that wonderful intelligence about her when the crowds are surrounding her in the winner's enclosure. Now then, Gordon Elliott's Brighter Days Ahead is a magnificent animal, and the intriguing addition of El Fabiolo makes this a champion hurdle to savour. But it's Lossiemouth for me. My heart says yes, but my head does too. And my next best is a bit earlier on the card, and that's Energumene in the Dublin Chase. A real cracker for this Grade 1, but given these conditions, I'll chance my arm with Energumene for one last Grade 1. It's a fully packed field, this I'll tell you, and easy enough to make a case for Madgeborough, Solness or Energumene. But I cannot put Barry Connell's Marine National onto that list. This is not his ground, and I could see him being pulled out of this and going straight to Cheltenham. So, time will tell if I'm right on that. Now then, to my mind, Madgeborough still needs to brush up on his jumping, so it's Solness, who beat Madgeborough into second in the Paddy's Rewards Club chase here the last day. That would be the one Paul Townend needs to keep tabs on if he can get Energumene to make the most of these favourable conditions. A veteran now, but does he have one more big race in him? I think he does. Opening the day on Sunday, Dennis Hogan's cousin Kate seems to be in a winning habit just now, so I'll be happy to back her for the hat-trick in the mare's handicap hurdle. Now, it's all going to be about who copes the best with this ground, which was unraceable on the hurdle course for Saturday's scheduled card. But for me, the going holds no fears for cousin Kate. Willa Mullins's May Call You Back looks well weighted and is another that can act in this deep ground. So makes my list too. Joseph O'Brien's Carried With Love would be my each-way shout. She's consistent and won't mind this ground, but cousin Kate gets my win vote. Next up, in the Ladbrokes Novice Chase, and with a nod to our lovely Jay Seller, who thought he'd be running last weekend, Final Demand lines up here the hottest favourite of the day. With good reason too, I can tell Yuz, as this is the most exciting novice chaser that Willie Mullins has had in the last 4 or 5 years, only beaten the once in 7 starts. To the new lion in the Turner's Novices Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival back in March, he was always going to make into a fencer, and has made the perfect beginning to this novice chasing campaign, going 2 from 2. His last win in the Fowey Novice Chase the last day was most impressive, though the field wasn't the deepest, so this time I'd be thinking that stablemate Kyd Doughty would be the one to make it a race. Final Demand to dominate as he gets ready for the Brown Advisory at Cheltenham next stop. In the Tattersalls Island Novice Hurdle, well, Joseph O'Brien will be hoping for some redemption for Talk the Talk, who fell at the last here in the Future Champions Grade 1 at Christmas. Although you might argue that wasn't as strong as this for a Grade 1, I'm of the opinion you can only beat what is put in front of you. So Talk the Talk does look like having unfinished business back here at Leopardstown. But Willie Mullins has almost totally dominated this race in recent times, only losing once in the last 10 years, so I'll be betting that winner's coming from Closutton. Definitely a better model this season. King Rasco Grey can battle this one out with the prolific Ballyfad, who has hit a winning streak for Gordon Elliott. Cocktail Brew reportedly bled the last day, but does look a very generous each-way price if fully recovered, but King Rasco Grey is mine for the win.